Hey everyone. The moment I hit record, there's just this really loud noise outside. I don't even know if the mic picked it up. So I realized that there's two announcements that I never actually threw up on the YouTube side of things. And I know that not everyone who just follows the YouTube side of things is familiar with everything else, so I thought I'd do a nice, big, open, honest, hey, here's what's going on to make it so. TLDW, the highlight reels are replacing the ruminations. The ruminations are gone. There you go. There's the quick and dirty. Everyone, you can stop watching the video now. All the rest of this is just boring explanations. Now let me get my teacher mode going on here. After the Great Rumination War of 1985, there was a test. I would actually watch that series. No, here's the deal. So about 5 years ago, no, really, we have timestamps and everything because everything I do is timestamped by its nature. We started phasing off of YouTube and phasing off of the rumination format entirely. This has been an ongoing process. It's a slow transition because obviously I didn't want to just rip the band-aid off and be like, "Mwahaha," and, eat dead puppies or whatever. Instead, I've been trying to do some things as a compromise. The post-stream ruminations are a perfect example of that because the entire point of that is to summarize the stream in a way that kind of gets people aware of and involved with the streaming side of things, but also for people who either don't have the time or the interest to see the streaming side of things. Those are gone too now. However, they're not being completely erased because they are being replaced. This is the thing I realized last night because I was going to do this video last night and I completely spaced because I'm stupid. But the idea here is for the highlight reels to fully replace that slot and actually expand upon it. To put it as simply as possible, everything I would have said in a post-stream rumination on Spyro 2, I said on camera during the stream, which is normal. That's how that usually works. And then I went ahead and made sure to clip those in order to get those into the highlight reel. Now, that's not the only thing that's in the highlight reel. Obviously, there's actually 3 categories of things that go into the highlight reel. For those of you curious of the process, one is funny or interesting or awesome moments, finally accomplishing a difficult jump or being knocked out of the bounds of reality. These are the kind of things that exist there. The second thing is off-topic stuff, which happens a lot during stream. For example, one of the things that happened in the Spyro 2 stream specifically is we talked about consumer trust and consumer faith and how that is relevant to X, Y, and Z. Then, of course, the final thing is the stuff that would go into the post-stream rumination, discussions on the game or the game design or the behind the scenes or whatever. In this case, we had a discussion about 3D level design, but also I'm trying to do a thing where at the very end of the stream, I go ahead and have like a summary of my thoughts in the game, where it sits, why it sits where it does, and so forth and so on. So that's the point of those. But those obviously do take up time, and if people don't like that or people aren't into that, that's fine. I just need to know. But I did want to make sure people are at least aware of the fact that that's taking up that same slot. Having said that, I guess I don't actually have much else to share in the future. I did have one specific question. Several people are asking if the Star Trek stuff's going away. The obvious answer is no, at the very least until Enterprise and TAS are done. Obviously, all that stuff has been recorded for over 2 years ago now at this point. It's been a minute. So all that stuff, from my perspective, has been done since 2019. No, that's not right. 2020 would be that. End of 2020 is when I finished all the recordings and all the Trek stuff. So that's been done for forever from my perspective. That will keep going live until, I believe, March is when the final video will go live. And we'll have a little post thing and all that fun stuff. And of course, the Streaminations will then be slotting in to replace that as has been intended for several years now. Again, this has all been just kind of a slow transitionary thing and something we've been going on for a while. I am still looking for feedback. I am still looking for responses and comments and thoughts and hates and vitriolic rage. So if you have anything, please feel free to share. Now I'm going to have to alt-tab here to be able to see what I'm doing, and I will hopefully see you next time.